Hello, welcome back, and we are at the Connersville Area Middle School, and we are with the members of the Connersville Area High School's production of Matilda. I'm Sophia Coaches.
And I'm Chloe Tyke.
What are your guys' name and grade?
I'm Dylan Johnson, and I am a senior, which is 12th grade.
I'm Emma Carfelt, and I'm a senior as well.
I'm Edward Stevenson, and I'm a sophomore.
Okay, what is your role?
I am Rudolfo, which is a Latin dance teacher / Mrs. Wormwood's dance partner.
Which nights?
On Friday and Sunday.
I'm Mrs. Phelps. I'm the librarian, and I'm all 4 nights.
I'm the doctor in the first scene, and I'm also all 4 nights.
What's your favorite song in the production?
Mine has to be the one with me and Mrs. Wormwood. It is loud, and it's so fun. It's very, Latin dancey. Everybody's in it, basically. And it's just a lot of fun to dance and sing.
My favorite song is School Song, even though I'm not in it, but it does get stuck in your head, so it's a really good number.
I'd say probably one of my favorite songs is Revolting Children near the end. It's just very catchy. The drums are so good.
What's your favorite thing about the character you play?
My wig. My wig is definitely my best thing. Also, my dancing as well. I love the dance.
I like that Mrs. Phelps is, she finds wonder in the everyday things around her, and she just has a lot of fun with all the little things that happen in the library, which there's a lot at the end, and I'm just in the background, I just love everything that's going on.
I think my favorite part of the whole character is the doctor. I get to wear sunglasses during one part of the show, at least during my solo. It's very fun. That's it.
I didn't know you get to wear sunglasses.
Do you now?
You look great.
Are you like your character?
Yes and no, because I really do like to dance, but I'm not somebody that's very cutthroat dancey, needs to be perfect on point. No. I'm really
Yeah.
yeah.
I am a little bit like my character. I'm not as enthusiastic as her, but I do have a lot of energy. So, yeah, I guess that's it.
I'm going to say a firm maybe on my character, because we don't really know much about him. He's only just the doctor in one scene, then after that I'm just an ensemble for the rest of the whole entire show. So, maybe.
What's your favorite character other than the character you play?
It would have to either be Mrs. Phelps, because there's a part where she goes, "Let's call the police!" And it makes me laugh every time. Or the acrobat or the escapologist.
Mine's Mr. Wormwood, because he's just the comedic relief throughout the entire show, and he's just so funny. I love him.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to also go with Mr. Wormwood on that. He's very funny. Jake plays the character pretty well.
Jake is going to be so happy that you said him. So.
Yes, he will be.
He's going to be so excited.
Love you, Jake.
What's your favorite thing about playing your role?
Just connecting with everybody and getting to know everybody, new people, and getting to have fun with the people that you have known for the multiple shows that you've had, and just putting it into new light of the new characters and the new dances, the new songs, stuff like that.
I like the environment of my scenes because it's set up like a library, so I get to be around all the books, and it's a lot more quiet. There's not a lot of people in my scenes, so it's kind of laid back, which I really like. It's not as stressful, so that's probably one of my favorites.
Again, one of my favorite parts is just the sunglasses part, and of course I have background dancers. You're one of them, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think most of them all have sunglasses, right?
Yes.
Yeah, very fun, I think.
How are rehearsals going?
The way you two just looked at me went. But they're going great, actually. Tonight is our last rehearsal for the seniors for the show. It's kind of bittersweet. We're going to go off to college, maybe perform in other ones, and also it's our last night before the show, so
Yeah, we have a 6th grade show tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. So this is actually, our last rehearsal that we're ever going to have. Tomorrow is technically an actual show, and then Thursday's opening night. But yeah, it's very bittersweet. Even though it is stressful during rehearsals, we still all do have a lot of fun, and we really connect. And I'm really going to miss all of them.
It has been very fun, also very stressful. I will be completely honest on that. All of the dancing, all of everyone, so fun, just meeting new people in general, but just all the dancing is just so crazy, especially during Loud. Especially during Loud. Sorry,
it.
Dylan, but it's just
I
that
love
scene.
it.
What's your favorite scene to do?
Let me think. I'm just gonna keep saying it loud, to be honest, because I'm like one of the main people that's kind of like self-centered in a way, but I just like it because it's really, it's upbeat, very fast, very tempo. Like, it's really fun to do, and the dance for the leads. The boosh boosh.
I think mine is When I Grow Up, because it's just really, I don't know, it's a sweet song, and there's swings. I think maybe Gianna might have said that in her interview, and I get to ride on a swing, and it's so exciting.
Favorite scene, was it?
Mm-hmm.
One of those two, yeah. I think When I Grow Up is probably better. Usually, like, of course, there's a swing part, but other people, you get to play with the ball, pass it down. Other people also get to ride on, like, this, like, some sort of, like...
Seesaw?
Seesaw,
Seesaw.
yeah. And that's it.
Has it been stressful?
Yes and no, because it has been a little bit hard to like understand where everybody is going, and then like with getting tech just done, we're still trying to figure out if like the lights are good where they're supposed to be. So it's like very like, let's run it, see what happens, and then we'll get the notes, and like if the lights don't work or something like that, we just have to go and redo it. So yeah, a little.
Yeah, it is a little stressful trying to figure out, since I'm a dancer, but I'm also one of the main characters, I have to kind of balance my dancing and my character, and the quick changes are really stressful. I think that's probably my biggest problem right now is quick changes, and so we're going to have to pull it together by the show.
Yeah, quick changes are definitely the most stressful part of the show. Especially coming from a school uniform into the Loud outfit. It's so stressful.
Oh yeah, definitely going to be for the 6th grade show. It's gonna be crazy.
Yep.
So you guys must have had some past experience on the stage. So what are your guys' past roles?
So last year during Footloose, I was Willard Hewitt. I missed that role. That was my first ever lead role, and I loved it so much. But before, I was just ensemble except for the 7th grade show of The Wizard of Oz, and I was just the uncle.
Here at the middle school, I was in 2 musicals. I was in Wizard of Oz and Shrek. I was Pinocchio and Shrek. That was my favorite. And then all in high school, I've either been an ensemble or a dancer, and last year in Footloose, I was in Cowboy Bob's band. He was Cowboy Bob, so that was really fun. But this is my first lead role, so I think this is my favorite.
Yeah, I was Cowboy Bob last year. Very fun, very hard on my voice. My voice was dead after the week of the show. But in 8th grade, I was Kristoff for Frozen. I think 7th grade was Mal for Addams Family. But yeah, that's basically it for this district.
What are some of your dream roles?
So for me, I just found about this musical just this year because we were trying to find out what our musical was going to be, and one of the choices was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the new musical, and I would love to do Willy Wonka. It, like, the pure imagination, so good.
That would be so fun.
And, like, the role is just great.
I want to be Rapunzel in Tangled the musical, but the rights aren't out for it. They just do it on Disney cruises and stuff. But if the rights ever came out for that,
If the rights were announced for Aladdin, they probably are already. I would love to be the genie.
You'd be good
Friend
at
Like
that.
Me and Prince Ali seem like such fun songs just to dance and sing in. So that's basically
I
it.
feel like you would do good
Thank
as a
you.
genie.
I would love to do that role.
What's your favorite line in the production?
Well, mine for myself, like my own, is calculate this, or it's my legs, my beautiful legs. What if they damage them?
I think mine is let's call the police, or I get to scream. So I like that a lot.
If it's for my character, I'd say, Mrs. Wormwood, I want you to think very carefully. What do you think might be the cause of this? And I'm referring to her like pregnant belly. She has no clue what's going on with it. But if it's not my character, it's Matilda's. That's not right, because sometimes it just happens so often. I just find a comedic aspect to it
It's so funny.
sometimes.
Who has the best costume?
It comes down to 3 for me. It's either the escapologist, the acrobat, or the librarian, Mrs. Phelps, because her style is so like patched and like different, and I'm like, it just fits. And like I also love like all of her jewelry. It's just great.
I think my favorite costume is probably Mr. Wormwood, because his suit is so funny, and he wears this funny hat with like a feather on it, and he has green hair.
He does have the green hair. Yeah, Mr. Wormwood is pretty good, but the escapologist probably tops that. Sorry, Jake.
What song gets stuck in your head?
I'd say either The Smell of Rebellion or Quiet.
Yeah, mine's Quiet. Matilda sings Quiet. It's a good song.
I think it's gotta be My House. Both Taney and Nora sing that so beautifully. It's just, they're so good at that.
My house is so good.
It's a good song.
Out of everyone in the cast, who is most like their characters?
I would say Taney.
Taney.
Yes.
For
Taney.
sure.
Taney,
She's such
yes.
a sweet
It's always
person.
Love her.
She's so genuine, and she's exactly like Miss Honey.
Yeah.
Doesn't she say that she's basically not? She wishes she was, but she is. She definitely is.
Yeah.
She is. She denies it, but she is.
But we all see it. Come on now.
What is the most memorable part of the show?
I think it's whenever Trunchbull gets the newt in her pants.
Yep. That's funny. You have to come see that. It's funny.
Yeah, it's,
I think anytime there's flying, I won't
that's good
specify,
too.
but
yeah, don't specify. Could be spoilers. I think the acrobat stories, they're very intriguing sometimes. And the costumes for both the acrobat and the escapologist, like you said, very cool. I like them. Sorry, Jake.
If you guys could switch roles with anybody in the cast, who would you switch with?
To be honest, I think it would be Trunchbull because I do love a villain. Like, I've always wanted to be the villain. Like, last year, for some odd reason, I wanted Chuck Cranston, and everybody was like, you were good as Willard. And I was like, but I wanted Chuck. And I also wanted Ursula for The Little Mermaid. And I just feel like a deep connection with the villain sometimes.
I would say Mrs. Wormwood, because I feel like she's completely opposite from myself, so it'd be fun to go out of my comfort zone and, you know.
Mr. Wormwood for me. Just the costume seems so interesting. I would have to dye my hair green. But if I have to do it for the show, so be it. I'd love to do Mr. Wormwood one day.
So is Jake's actual hair dyed green?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes.
That's amazing.
It's
And then
They
he puts
bleached
a wig
it.
over
bright
it.
green.
They bleached it from his natural color and dyed it green.
So if he was here, you basically could.
No, I saw him today, and I was like, "Is that his actual?"
yes, that is his actual
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
That is his actual
That's
hair.
great.
Oh, that's amazing.
Is there anything you'd like to say?
Come see the show.
Come see the show.
See the show.
support.
Enjoy musical if you can.
Oh
It's very
yes,
fun.
it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work too, but the payoff is so great.
You make a lot more friends.
Yes, definitely.
And I'm hoping these videos helps to inspire
help
some younger people when you get to the high school, even the middle school if you're in elementary.
Yeah.
Come join musical. It's so much fun.
Very fun. You should.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, that's all we have. Thank you for watching, and bye. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Connellsville Area High School presents Matilda the Musical. Winner of 5 Tony Awards, Matilda comes to life in this joyous show filled with comedy for the whole family. Live on stage at Connellsville Area High School March 3rd through 6th. For online tickets, go to connellsvillemusical.ludus.com or visit the ticket office at Connellsville High School.